City and Country. Chapter 1. Places around the world. Look out of your window. If you live in a city, you will probably see traffic, buildings, and lots of people. A city is an urban area. An urban area is a place where many people live and work. Every city is different. If you live in the country, you might see fewer buildings and more open space around you. The country is rural. Rural is the opposite of urban. A rural area can have fields and farms. It can have hills and mountains too. Your turn. Look at the pictures. Do they show a place that is urban or rural? How do you know? Chapter 2. City Home, Country Home. No matter where you live, there's no place like home. Many people in the world live in big cities. Cities are full of people. In big cities, homes are close together. Lots of people share the same outdoor space. In the country, there is more space and fewer people. There is space to run and play outside. In some places, homes are a long way apart. In others, people must travel far between villages. Many people in the city live in terrace houses. These are houses that share at least one wall with another home. Terrace houses sometimes look alike. In the country, many homes don't touch each other. They don't always look alike. In the city, people also live in blocks of flats. Tall blocks of flats have many levels inside. There are lots of homes on each level, and people can take the lift up and down. In the country, most homes have fewer levels. Houses aren't as tall. They have more space to be wide. City people don't always have much green space. Sometimes people make a garden in a shared space. They can grow vegetables and flowers in the shared garden. In the country, many people have their own gardens. They can grow their own flowers and vegetables. Your turn. Match the picture to the word. Draw a line with your finger. Chapter 3. Sights and Sounds. There are lots of things to see in the city. Tall buildings tower over people and traffic. There are bright lights and people all around. You can see people traveling in the city. They take trains, buses, and taxis. In the country, you might see rolling green fields full of cows or sheep. They eat the grass in the fields. You can see lakes in the country. People play and swim in the water. Cities are full of sounds. You can hear street musicians singing, children playing in the park, and friends laughing in crowded shops. In the city, you can hear taxis honking and street sellers calling out loudly. Sounds fill the country too. You can hear cows mooing and trains whistling. Tractors rumble across fields, and insects chirp day and night. In the country, you can hear water rushing in a stream, frogs croak, and fish splash. There are lots of things to smell in the city. People sell spicy food from street stalls. The smell of freshly baked bread fills the air outside a bakery. You can smell many things in busy cities. In the country, you can smell freshly cut grass. The air is clean, and the smells of nature are all around. Some people live near cornfields. They smell sweet corn when it gets picked. You can see, hear, and smell things everywhere. Your turn. Look at the pictures. Tell a story about each one. What would you like to see, hear, and smell? Chapter 4. Life in the City and in the Country. No matter where they live, people in the city and in the country like to do many of the same things. They do sport, they ride bikes, they work and go to school. Both city people and country people visit museums and go to concerts. Some city people take walks for fun. People walk on trails that wind through city parks. In the country, some people walk in the woods. They hiked up and down mountain trails. Some city people take taxis and underground trains to get around. They might walk or bike to work and school. Sometimes people use buses to travel long distances. Some people who live in the country drive to work. Children sometimes go to school on a bus. Students in city and country schools learn about the same things. Children everywhere study maths, science, and history. They might take art and music classes too. Many students learn about sports at school. Children everywhere like to run and play. Wherever they live, people like similar things. People who live in the city like to learn, play, and work. People who live in the country do too. Everyone likes to be with family and friends. No matter where home is, there is no place like it. Your turn. What is it like where you live? What do you like to do?